It's getting cold outside. That means KB lives are about to get better. Hey. See, I will say this. If people are more... Raise your stepdog. Yeah, if people are more honest and open, my lives will automatically be better. She's right here. Come on, Bella. Say hi to him. They talking about some stepdog. This is my dog. Bella, say what's up to the lot before we lock in, man. She just want to be involved for real. Where you been? I've been in the crib. Oh, no. You're going back in there. Back inside to sleep. That baby needs a haircut. Oh, my God. Yeah, her hair grows faster. She got one like literally 2 months ago. I'm not, gang. How am I flaking? How I been flaking, gang? What if he's in a relationship but keep telling you that he loves you and shit? That means he's in a relationship and he keeps telling you that he loves you. He doesn't, of course, but he's telling you that because you're entertaining it, so. I be on here, gang. Free Bella. Bella is good, bro. She living a good life. For real. She goes on 2 to 3 walks a day. She gets her food. You know what I mean? She's living how she needs to live. I don't know why you feel like Bella would need to be free. What type of question? Well, you know what type of question that is, man. She feels as though even though somebody has a boyfriend, they're saying something to her, she may feel a little bit more special because why would they do that, right? You know how it goes. Don't unpin that immediately. You would be furious at me, KB. I haven't seen your videos in a while. You been slacking, gang? Why you get a small dog? Because I like the small dog. What kind of... and it's crazy because folks be on my ass about that in real life. They be like, "Well, you're a fairly big guy. You walk around with a small dog." Like, that's what I'm saying, Ariel. Why would they ever pin that, though? That's crazy. Yeah, I can't say, Ariel. You can't. Don't gas her, gang. Don't gas anything she does or says, because you know how she likes to get, man. You know how she likes to get. Nah, yeah, that's my ex-wife. Small dogs need love too. Nah, for sure, I love small dogs. Nah, I didn't take a break. I've been on here. It is. That's what I'm saying. They be doing that all the time. A guy I liked took me out and told me he liked my best. What? A guy I liked took me out and told me he liked my best friend and asked for advice. Wait, what? I'm confused. A guy I liked took me out and told me he liked my best friend. Okay, see, I don't know. I don't understand why he would do that. I can't help with that one. That's just crazy. He told me I changed and he preferred when I was more chill. Okay. I hope he paid. Nah, that's some wild shit. That's what you call diabolical. That's some shit there. I don't know. He didn't even have to do that for real. Why you kept repeating it? Because I'm like, I couldn't really understand why. I'm trying to figure out if I read what I just read. You know me. It caught me off guard a little bit. Exactly. Come on, y'all. If y'all got more questions, make sure y'all go ahead and ask them. We gonna lock it in, man. You already know. I already know how we coming. Yeah, it's a Monday, so I'm expecting y'all to have something for me, man. Where y'all finding these super villains? Oh my God, I be saying the same shit for real. I ain't gonna lie. I be wondering the same thing. Well, I live in Gotham. Who is this? Z-Man, you're first, but don't worry, I got you in a little bit. We're gonna start the live up in a little bit. What did they say? TikTok? Shantira, don't piss me off. I genuinely need you to not get on here and piss me off today. Like, niggas swear they be slick. What's good, Trouble? What's going on, my boy? What's going on? What's the word? Jasmine, what's good? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Nah, I've been out of the way though. I've been chilling. I've been y'all know me, man. I don't be bothering nobody for real. I mean, I just mind my business, live my life, and I get on TikTok and I yap. That's literally my everyday life for real. You got on live last week? Only once. I only went live once last week. I was a little bit busy. I was helping my people's move and shit, so. Top Bit, what's going on, my guy? What that tell y'all? That tells them that I be chilling, minding my business, not bothering nobody. That's all that tells them. Ex posted his new girlfriend 2 months after he blindsided me. Oh, shit. My ex situationship left my favorite cake on my front porch as a way to get me back, y'all. I ain't fold. Okay, you got some standards. Your family okay in Jamaica? Yeah, they're good. They're good. Thanks for asking. How's your eating journey been? What are you talking about, Ariel? I'm still on the same eating schedule. I ain't gonna lie. Still doing the same shit. Hey, Shantae, I'm finna be on the west side real soon, gang. Don't worry about it. Make sure you're there when I pop out, man. We see the hair. Bye, pretty. What's going on, gang? What's new? Nothing. You don't gotta shake it. Shantae, you got one more time. Hey, see, you got one more time, gang. She got one more time. This is bullying, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Where can we find a successful, loyal man? Why are you looking for niggas? That's your first problem. Why are you out here looking for niggas? If you're under 21, now's your chance to ask questions. That's their time. This is where they get to ask whatever they need to ask. Our mama's boys red flag depends on how like bad it is. I feel like there's a spectrum to that. I feel like some mom son couples take it a little bit too far. I won't lie to you. But I feel as though if you just you just love your moms, you be locked in, but you know you have boundaries, it's fine. But some of them just don't have any boundaries, so. So how I find someone if I don't look? Why are you so worried about finding somebody? Do you need somebody? If you don't get a man in 2 months, are you gonna start itching? Like, why not just chill? Take it easy. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, that's fine. How can he just get with someone so quickly? Well, first, it takes them not caring to begin with. If you don't care enough, then finding somebody new and messing with them takes nothing. And then they just go out and do it. It's fairly easy, honestly. What about 1 month what? But we were together for 2 years. I have to tell you, some people check out long before the relationship was over. I won't lie to you. I feel like that's how girls want. I mean, yeah, nah, exactly. This is nothing brand new to them. They know it. This is not just guys don't only do that. Do women need men? I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't say the niggas doing need men, but I feel as though we could compliment each other if it was right. Why do men lack empathy / compassion in general? I mean, you gotta ask them niggas, man. Sometimes it's easier not to be compassionate and caring. And you don't have to really hold yourself accountable when you're not, so. If you actually sit back and you're considerate and compassionate, then you have to really watch your actions and what you're doing. You can't be as selfish. So some people are they prefer being selfish. So What if you don't get him in 1 month? Is that okay? What if you don't get him in 1 month? Get who, Vale? Who are you trying to get in 1 month? What's going on, Vale? Damn, it's getting dark as hell. It got dark as hell mad quick. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta change this. Hold on, y'all. Nah, word up. I went from seeing myself to not seeing myself mad fast. My partner. What do you mean? What do you mean? Get him? I don't get it. Elaborate. But that's how that be though. I gotta sit here with the light on now. It did. I think it changed a couple days ago. That shit had me fucked up. Don't even lie to you. What does it mean when your ex-boyfriend tries to get with you? Why do you act like? What do you mean? What does it mean? It means your ex-boyfriend tried to get with you. Can I get some good questions so I can start the live? If y'all can give me 3 or 4 good questions, I swear to God, I'll just start the live. I just need 3 or 4 solid questions that make sense, that you don't know the answers to, so we can get started. Let's lock it in, man. Where can I find successful male friends? Yo, what is Walmart? You can find successful male friends at Walmart. What does it mean when your ex randomly posts you in the highlights while having a girlfriend? That means something is wrong with you. I mean, I don't know why. What to do if his mom is crossing boundaries? Let him know about it and let him know that, you know, you gotta have a conversation with him about that. How to not care? Simple. Don't care. How to deal with a nigga with ADHD? You usually don't if you can't. If that's not just automatic for you. What's your thoughts on moving in with a boyfriend without a ring? I don't think you should do that ever. Until you're in a, until you're like you said, there's a ring or some type of marriage. I would strongly recommend against doing that. Answer my question. I missed it. Hold on. What do you think about guys making a girl best friend in a relationship? What? How old are we? At what point do men decide to care? Well, I don't know. You're asking me what I mean. Usually, if they care, I mean, it's natural and like I said, automatic. I don't think there's a time frame as to when people will just start caring about you, gang. What do you think about guys making a girl? I just told you. We're grown. We shouldn't even be on that. We need a girl. Oh, yeah, we need the girl who went to Whole Foods to find a baby daddy to come on. Nah. She's funny. I do remember that one. If I was unloyal and now he's against... Wait, hold on. Perfect. This type of question I like. If I was unloyal and now he's against about being all in with me, should I let it go? You were unloyal to a nigga and you're still talking to him? Hey, it's niggas out here that cheat for fun. And you are out here with a nigga that you already cheated on? Hey, come on. It's girls out here that never did anything to somebody. Nothing at all. They're great. Excellent individual. Excellent human beings. And you're a cheater with a nigga that you cheated on? Like he gave me 2 chances and I got caught both times? Well, why do you keep cheating? Can you tell me that? Why do you keep cheating now? You got to tell me why, though. Is it because you just don't like him? Like, what's the reason behind it? Is it okay for men to ask for money from their mom or dad? If it's not that, then it got to really make sense. Like there's somebody that, you know, it has to make sense. See, I think the problem is niggas, depending on who the girl is, giving them a second chance isn't necessarily an issue. It's more so like what they're going to do within that second chance, though, you know? Because Why he hasn't called back after our date? Well, because he didn't like you. What do you think about military men? I know a few good ones, but usually when people ask about military guys on here, it's the same story over and over. I be telling y'all, some niggas really ain't broke. They're just not financially attracted to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, because it was points. I'm gonna tell y'all how I say this. It was points and times where I wasn't making as much money, but because I was dealing with a girl that I was just more so financially attracted to, I was just spending it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what it was. Niggas pick and choose who they want to spend their money on, and that's how it will always be. I can give y'all a plain example right now of my man. He's literally, I'm no troll. Like, money ain't a problem for him. I'll just say that. And there are girls now. I'm talking about multi-millionaire, and there are girls now that he wouldn't spend money on. But this one girl, he's spending it, even though she's not doing nothing with him. So it just depends. Word up. I know this for. I've seen both sides of it. So, but niggas normally aren't financially attracted to the broke women that be begging for money and shit. Like, you know the girls that be like, please, can I have a date? Niggas not worried about him. It's just, it's the situation got to make sense. Like, the girls that be like, well, are you a provider? Yo, gang. The TikTok ass girls. But yeah, there are women who are out here being taken care of without having to ask. Absolutely. I'm not lying to you. It's real. I don't have to sit up here and lie to you. It's true. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. There are women out here that are chilling right now. They make their own money, so don't really need a nigga for real. But when they do have a nigga or somebody that they're fucking with, the guy's coming correct. Absolutely. And that's because he knows if he doesn't, like, it's just not going to make any sense for the girl that he's dealing with. So, it also just depends on who you are and what you got going on career-wise as well. So, but on the flip side, some girls have it in them to beg. The girls that be like, well, closed mouths won't get fed. Head ass nigga. Oh, Olive, I know, Olive. I know. Well, let's get into it, y'all. Live time. Let's get into it. Disclaimer time. Be buying the love. Yeah, like. Nah, exactly. But Bip, I was literally just telling him, I'm watching this shit happen in real life right now. One of my men, I'm not lying, he would not spend money on like a lot of girls I come across him. But this is this one girl gang. I swear, I'm kind of a little bit concerned for him because she's not even really reciprocating energy to the nigga, and he's like spending, like he's constantly like, yo, I just took shorty out on the state. I'm like, dang. So it's just some niggas really are just financially attracted to certain people. Is what it is. Disclaimer time. Let's do it, man. If you feel as though you are sensitive, please do not join my live. I'm not gonna be the content creator for you. The goal of my live isn't to hurt anybody's feelings. That's not the, come on, I'm not on that. But if you know you can't take certain advice, don't come to me, right? If you're under the age of 21, please do not join my live. Let's keep this 21 plus. If you're under the age of 21 and you need advice, man, you'll be all right. Trust me. This is your canon event, man. You'll learn. And this is where it gets more important. If you know for a fact that you may have the IQ of a peanut to where you cannot see past your nose because you feel like feelings are involved, I would not be the content creator for you. I'm not here to pander to you or how you feel, and thereby some of the things I'm gonna say you may not get because you're willingly delusional at that point. If you can openly admit that another human being has control over your brain to where you may have access to all these different resources, you have the answers in your hand. You just can't do it because you like them and they're different from every other person you date, then please don't do my life. I'm not gonna be the content creator for you. Very simple. Him spending money on you doesn't necessarily mean he likes you like that. No. Some niggas could just look at you and you just look transactional. Like, maybe if I spend some money on you, you're gonna give me some pussy. Very simple. Let's see. That does get tiring on both ends though. Let's see. What's the word?
You remember me?
I do not. What's going on?
Okay. Well, I was on your live at the beginning of the year, and I was telling you this story. Well, I was
Yeah,
crying on your
I do this
live.
every week, gang. You got that shit.
Oh, I guess someone in the comments remember me. Okay. Well, I was telling you about this guy I was crying about, and I was telling you our story, and I was feeling confused, going back and forth. Yeah, I know y'all beginning of the year, but I left. Thank God. Okay. Well, and I remember you told me not to go for him because I was crying over him, and you told me that he doesn't really take your emotions seriously and all this stuff. Well, I in the beginning of the year I ended up going for him anyway, and I definitely regret that.
Oh, so
But
you didn't listen to me?
no, I went with my heart instead of my head. But this past Wednesday I broke up with him for good
Oh, so
because
you wasted 2025 when you could have just listened to KB in the beginning of the year.
hey, well, you know, the past is the past. What's gone is gone. But
Okay.
what's ahead of me is mine. The future is mine.
Very
And
simple.
so I'm
Okay.
not sad. I'm not crying.
Okay. We can look
But
at that.
yeah. I mean, I had to break up with him for good and leave him
What did
alone
he do?
forever.
Wait, Brittany, what did he do this
Oh,
time?
what did he do?
Yeah. Out of
I found
curiosity.
out he was fucking prostitutes this entire year.
Wait, F1 in my chat. F1.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, see, that's why they be limited my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I found out
And
he's
how did you find out about that without being explicit, if you will?
Oh, basically, to keep a long story short, we were in the bed cuddling together. 3 in the morning, a woman calls his phone, saved contact, swore up and down he didn't know. Yes, I did get tested. Comment person, I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah, called the phone, swore up and down, didn't know who she was. Obviously, it was a freaking lie, so I waited for him to go to bed to investigate. And when I went through his phone, my original intent was to find out who this woman was. But then I ended up finding out much. Everybody asking, yes, I've gotten tested. Yes, I'm negative. I'm good. Went through his phone, and I found.
Oh, it cut out. It cut out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You say you went through his
Okay.
phone and found what?
Yeah, and so didn't just find that girl. Found a whole lot of unsaved numbers, FaceTimes, and I went through the text. I went all the way back to the beginning of this year, and yeah, I saw a whole bunch of texts saying, "Hey, miss, are you available for outs? Outs is short
Yeah,
for
so he was paying for
oh,
shit, even though
oh yeah, oh
oh
yeah,
shit.
he was paying for it." And
Damn.
and then there was even some occasions where he would send multiple inquiries in one day. 12:08, 12:38,
Whoa.
12:36.
Damn. So, but
Yeah.
within this time, give me a little bit of back. Where was he like interacting with you on that level too, or was it just like? Because that sounds a little like I don't know. It sounds a little often.
Yeah, I mean, from, I mean, our love life was very active. I mean, he even met
Okay.
my parents last month. I know his family very well. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing to him to deserve this. And
Right.
so, yeah, but yeah, I saw ad pages, I saw websites, I saw his body parts, other body parts. I saw a whole lot.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, and so and yeah, and I was going through his phone. I was going through his phone. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I gathered all my evidence, screenshotted it, and I literally pretended everything was okay. I said, "No, I'm gonna bust him. I'm gonna bust him. I ambush him." And so, literally, I just went home that morning, called my girls. They came to my house, came up with the plan. I literally printed 2 copies. I literally had over 20 pages of evidence.
Of evidence. Oh my god.
Yeah, 20 pages of evidence. Went to the UPS store, printed out 2 copies of each in color, a copy for him and a copy for me. And then after I gathered all my evidence, I went straight to urgent care and I got tested. And thank God, got the full panel. Everything came back clean.
Sure.
And yeah, and so then, when I was texting him, I was, playing mind games, telling him that I'm so sorry for overreacting, telling him that I love him so much. I know he would never do anything to me. Just to keep him off guard, just to keep him off guard. And so I think 12 hours passed. Now it's 8 p.m. and I go to his house, and yes, I did get blood work, Miss Shorty. Yeah, so basically, I went to his house and gave him a couple opportunities to tell him the truth. I asked, sat him down. I asked him what to tell me more about that girl, and he ended up giving me like a more vague answer, basically telling me that, oh, just a girl from years ago, just a girl from high school, yada yada yada. And then I asked him, has he ever texted her? And he said, yeah, a long time ago, just a few months ago. But that was a lie because he texted her October 17th. The girl.
Hey, real quick, what's his ethnicity?
He's a black man.
How old is he?
35.
35. Okay. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
26.
35, 26. Okay. Now, I mean, hey, Brittany, I would say, I'm glad. Well, you're fully moved on now. I mean, you don't talk to him.
Oh, hell no. Oh, and by the way, I sent all his naked photos to his mama. Sent all his naked photos to his whole family. They do anything but leave. Yes, I did leave, Miss Thing. I did leave.
F1 on my chat, please. F1. I mean, I don't even know how my life is ever gonna survive. Like, F1. Why did they get punished? Why did they get punished though? I mean, his mom probably had nothing to. Imagine you just going about your day as a mom or as a sister or a cousin or a brother, and you just see some shit like that. I mean, he's horrible too. But god damn. What if you're just the auntie, minding, you won't even know what niggas got going on. No. I mean, some people, that's how they react. Well, what can you say? AK, what's the word?
I was that, I don't know if you remember me. I was that like delusional girl who had like gone to Tennessee for the ex. I don't know if you remember that.
No. What's going on?
I'm done with the ex. I would like to just clarify this has nothing to do with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're still cool, but like, no. I don't know. This is like a super quick, like, random question. Yeah. But I've been talking to this guy for a couple months. We had gone on one date, and then I'm just bad at picking up on cues. I thought we were originally like just friends. Like after the date, like I thought we just turned into a friendship. We'd hang out. Apparently, he thought we were talking the whole time. I just misunderstood the vibes, I guess. I guess he was just trying to be respectful and not like.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to overdo it.
Yeah. I'm kind of bad at picking up on like cues from people sometimes. So, anyways, then we had kind of like, then we just like, I don't know, we just like accidentally like held hands one day. Then we ended up kind of like, now we're in like a talk stage. We've been talking for like a month. I guess according to him, it's been 2 months. I like just didn't pick up on that.
Right.
So, anyways, he spends a lot of time, like, he works a lot. Like, I have his, like, location on stuff, because he's, like, one of those, no shade to people who do this, but one of those people that shares their location on, like, every social media form. I'm, like, not sure why. And he's, like, a hockey player, and he plays hockey, like, from, like, 5:45 to, like, 9 in the morning, and then he, like, works at this, like, I don't even know what it is, this, like, place that does, like, gravestones and stuff, and he works there till like 9 at night, so he's really, really busy. And I knew that when I first met him. He actually got his job on like the day of our first date, so like I know the guy is super busy, and no, it's me saying I'm leading him on. I'm not trying to lead him on. I would like to be in a relationship and I'd like to date him. But sometimes I just get a little bit frustrated because I'm like, bro, like I wish you had more time to spend with me. And my homegirl, she's like, oh, like, you know, you should be more understanding. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I should like pursue a
Well,
relationship with him.
from the very beginning, was it one of them scenarios where y'all did spend a lot of time together, or was it like I went on that date, you know, we spent time with them before that?
Well, the first thing he did is like I don't remember. I think we met on some like dating app or something, or maybe he hit me up on Instagram. I don't remember.
You don't remember where you met him? It's only been a month. You don't remember where you met this man?
2 months ago. Oh no! I definitely did. He either hit me up on Instagram or was on a dating. He texted me a couple times and I didn't respond the first time, and then he texted me again and then I responded, and then he asked me. You know, we talked for a few days and he asked me on a date and then we went out and you know we had like a good date, and I'm just not sure if like the other thing is like I'm also Christian and he believes in God but he's not like fully like Christian, and so like I'm not really sure if that's a reason to like not talk to him or like what the deal is with that. He's also super respectful, like he doesn't try to like, you know, do anything like so I'm just kind of
Yeah, Katie, do you know
what your
what you
take
want
is
though?
on
Like,
this.
what do you really want from life, Katie? Man? You want a boyfriend, or what are you looking for?
I don't really per se want a boyfriend in general. I like to be by myself. I take care of myself and make my own money. You know, I'm a grown woman.
Okay, well, there's your answer, Katie.
But at the end of the day, like I like him enough as a person that I want to be in a relationship.
Hey, Katie, there's your answer. You said it already. Anything else is just quite literally a waste of time.
I would like to be in a relationship with him because I care about him as a person.
Well, you want to be in a relationship with him because he expressed that he wanted to pursue you on that level, not because that's something. It wasn't really a natural thing. Like, oh, Rick, you got more friend vibes. I'm not gonna lie, Katie, that happens a lot though. That usually happens. But now it becomes more.
At first I got friend vibes because the reason I got friend vibes is because like one time he called a girl pretty and I'm like really sensitive, so like I was just like, okay, so you're clearly calling a girl pretty in front of me, like I don't fuck with that. So like I was like, okay. And then I was like,
Katie,
no,
how
I didn't
often do
lead
you
him
see this?
on. I want to date this guy. That's what people are not
Katie,
understanding.
how often do you see this individual?
A couple times a week. I would date him. I really would. I'm just like, I just wanted your take on this whole situation.
But you just said you didn't see him enough. How often would be enough?
I like him enough that I want to see him every day. Like, someone said take a nap. I do need a nap. Damn. I am attracted to him. I'm definitely attracted to him. Damn. I think I'm like bad at communicating the story. You are not.
I understand it. Katie, I think like I said, I don't think you really know exactly what you want. I think you're just going with the flow. And usually when you don't have any structure, especially as a woman, you lead yourself astray. So I would say figure out exactly what you want from, you know, just anything, anybody, right? And then move forward. I just don't.
If he wants a relationship with me, he'll make me his girlfriend. I guess that's the answer.
Huh?
I guess if he wants a relationship with me, he'll ask me to be his girlfriend, and that will be my answer.
What will be your answer? Yes.
Maybe.
Hey, good luck to you, Katie. All right.
Thank you.
Katie, bro. Yeah, Iris, what's the word, man?
Hey, so I had a question. I wanted to know, like, what would you recommend on like meeting people like off of dating apps? Like, how can you meet people like in person, I guess?
How can you meet people? I mean, usually, people go to social events, networking events, and I mean that I guess increases your chances of somebody finding you outside and being attracted, you know. But I mean, I don't think there's a specific way to do it though. Usually, it just happens.
And I also had another question. So every single time that like I go to put gas in my car or whatever, there's always like old men that approach me like in the gas station.
I've heard that before.
And I just like I don't understand like what is the like men that are like 60 plus like coming up in the gas station. Like
Come
I just
on,
don't get
Iris,
it.
have you not been hearing on the internet?
No, I don't get it. I like can you explain that?
Oh, Iris, so younger girls are going for the older guys now, because they think they're more stable and have money. So now the older guys that are on the internet, that's also seeing that they're more, you know, they have more incentive to say hi now.
Oh, okay. And my final question was like, why do, like, when you're dating a guy or whatever, why does he say, like, he says that he can't call you friends, but yet he wants to do everything that, like, would be in a relationship?
Wait. Say that again. Wait, my bad. I missed it.
I said, why do guys want to do everything that, like, is in relation to a relationship, but
Right.
yet they don't want to label it?
Well, usually, Iris. So we make a decision as to whether a girl is no, she's a relationship girl, wife material to us, or and this. By the way, this doesn't really that doesn't determine your value at all. It's a personal thing. And once that decision is made, that person, that guy, may still want things from you, right? You may be attractive enough to be fucking and doing certain things, but in their mind, they're not like, I don't want this girl to be my girlfriend. Now, that has nothing to do with you, though, Iris. You just have to recognize that that's what it is, and if you're not looking for that type of relationship, remove yourself from it.
Okay.
But that's usually just how it is, and that's how it goes, though.
And my final question is, like, after a breakup, do men always have a side chick? Yes or no?
I don't know. Depends.
Because I feel like I always see that, like, all of my friends or whatever, like, as soon as they, why is everyone saying F1 in the chat?
Wait, go ahead. What were you saying, Iris?
I was saying, like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Wait, Iris, how old are you?
I'm turning 22 tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday when it comes.
Thank you.
Well, hi, Iris. Amor, what's going on?
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even know you meant to accept this.
What was that?
Can you hear me?
Connor, do you have your headphones in?
I do.
Okay, take it out from me. I'll hear you a little better.
How about now?
Yep, way better. It's good.
Okay. Listen. Okay, this is real quick because I'm at work. But basically, I'm talking to this guy. He's 36. I'm 25. Right. So we've been talking since June, and basically, like, we've been literally. He's in Miami. I'm in Cincinnati. And we've been doing like long distance. We would see each other once a month. And basically, I just want to know, why is he acting funny? He said he want to do a relationship type of stuff.
He lives in Miami.
Yeah, he lives in
Yeah,
Miami.
he got girls in Miami. You've been in the talking phase. You've been in the talking phase for 5 months. Which kind of tells everything you need to know. But he has vibes in Miami. Like, yeah, he's got girls in Miami. You can't just.
But
Let me
he's
ask you,
also like
when you pop out to
a
Miami
type of
more,
person.
real quick, I have a genuine question to ask you.
Yes.
When you go to Miami, are y'all physically active at all?
Yes.
That one time a month that you go there? Well,
I don't go there once a month. Like, he been flying me out. We've been to Vegas. I spent his birthday with him. He
okay.
planned to spend his birthday, my birthday with me. Like, all this type of stuff, like relationship shit. We even had a conversation. He said he was wanting to do a relationship. We had that conversation, but right now it's not giving that.
Well, he said
And I also see he be
he said he
commenting on
wanted to
other
be in a
girls'
relationship
posts.
with you. Wait, hold up. He said he
Oh.
wanted to do a relationship with you, but right now it's not giving that. That's what he said out of his mouth verbatim.
Well, he said that he wants, like, he sees a relationship. He just doesn't know what a long distance relationship would look like because he's never been in one.
Amor, you are just a girl out of state that he flies out to fuck.
I'm screaming. No. Are you serious?
Are you asking me if I'm serious? I mean, you literally just described it. Amor, you literally just described that.
Really? Okay, I had a feeling. We need to pin this conversation and come back to this later because I can't even really get into it. But
no,
yeah.
You don't. I swear to God, Amor, you could go into it as much as you want to. It wouldn't change the fact of what the situation actually is. Like, you're somebody that's being flown out consistently for him to fuck.
But why would you say you're looking for a relationship and that's like the type of thing that you're into and you're not?
Well, think about it. If somebody says, I'm looking for a relationship from you, but they don't want a relationship from you, especially not a 36-year-old man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been on this earth for 3 decades and 6 years. You think he doesn't know when he wants somebody?
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll take that. I'll just take.
What are you gonna do with this information?
I appreciate your insight.
Well, what are you gonna do with this information, Amor?
I mean, honestly, we're in we're in a kind of like a little debacle right now. Like I sent him this message, like telling him how I felt. He was also like sharing how he felt. You said what?
Well, go ahead. I'm hearing.
Okay, so basically, like we've been having this conversation. Like I'm like, "What's up?" type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting on his response, and he still has not responded to me. Like we've been
Why do
talking
you
about
keep
this
asking
damn near
him?
since Friday.
Why do you keep asking him what's going on? What's up? Let me ask you something. Because I think a woman tend to confuse me sometimes. Y'all say y'all want guys who lead. Y'all want a man that's, manly and that's gonna lead and you want to be able to be all in your feminine energy. But when you meet niggas that literally just don't do that, y'all want them more. And then y'all beg. I just don't get it. Y'all always preach every single day and y'all repost and y'all doing your little stories. I want a man that's gonna lead this, that, and the third. But y'all love the niggas that don't. And obviously the person isn't doing that because they don't want to do that for you.
Very true.
So I don't understand what would I mean. Let's say for instance tomorrow he wakes up and he gives you an answer and he says, "I'm going to ask you out next week." Then next week he does ask you out. Is that going to make you feel better as a woman? Honestly.
Well, I think part of me, I think I'm in like denial.
Denial.
Yes.
So you're saying out loud that you're in denial.
I think that I am.
No, you are. But I'm saying now that you know that what are you going to do about the denial? Like, you just said out loud. What are you going to do about that?
Honestly, I was about to break up with him or like stop talking to him.
You're going to what? Break up with them?
Well, it's just stop talking to him. We're not.
Yeah, I was going to say that y'all aren't in a relationship.
Yeah.
But okay, let's lock it in. All right, Amor?
I appreciate your insight on everything.
Of course, anytime, Amor. All right. She's in her self-checkout doing her thing, man. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder if does anybody have any Halloween stories for me too? Like, I'm curious. Anybody run into any issues on Halloween? What's going on? Where's Bella? She's over here again.
Can you hear me?
I can. What's going on?
Okay. So I just had a quick question. You said something that caught my attention. When you said that women lack structure, or like, can you go in depth in that?
Well, hold on. What's good, Anissa? I said women lack structure.
Like,
I was saying that specific person I was talking to, she lacks structure. I don't think women as a whole do.
that's because I feel like I'm in my single era right now, and I don't know. I just feel like it resonated with me.
Okay. What does single era mean? Like, what do you like? What do you feel like you like the structure that I'm talking about?
I feel, yeah.
Why do you think? What do you think causes that? What's go into detail for me so I could break it down and give me an example.
I don't know. I just feel like I want to be in a relationship, but then I start talking to a guy and then I just don't want to anymore.
Well, maybe you're speaking to the wrong people. I mean, that's usually how it goes. Like, you meet people, sometimes we have an idea of them, kind of get to know them, and then we just feel differently. That's what comes with dating.
But like, as a man, when you feel like a woman lacks structure, like what are some qualities that you feel would make me lack structure, or like just like an insight in your
okay. That's not bad.
or
Nah, I feel as though one, you could always tell by what that person's, because people. Here's the thing, right? You will come across people who will try different things, speak to a certain type of way, and based on how you react to these things, it will kind of tell whether you have structure or not. So, say for instance, I was supposed to take you on a date on 2 different occasions, but on those 2 different occasions, I canceled on you last minute, and you continue talking to me, then automatically I know I can do whatever I want to you. So that's just one little example. You just not having the structure or the standard to say I'm never talking to you again because you canceled last minute everything. You see what I'm saying? That's just one little example. So it's just things will happen. You'll see these different scenarios, and how you react to them, how you move, will kind of tell somebody where your mind is at.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I get you now. So,
Yeah,
like,
so
you
it's
feel like
just,
guys do pick up on those type of things?
oh, absolutely, yes, yes. Because you also got to recognize that we are dealing with people, and we're living in a generation where dating is more accessible. So we're sometimes dating numerous people at a time, and we could tell the difference between the girl that doesn't like herself and the girl who really does, and we're kind of mentally comparing them. So that's just how it goes. Like some shit niggas will try with this girl, and it will never happen. Or they will try with you, and you're going for it. So that's just how it goes usually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
sure. Nah, of course, anytime. I appreciate you having on. All right.
Hey, KB, thanks for having me back real quick.
Right.
Before I got cut off, I just want to preface by saying that I did not show anything explicit. I covered up all the private areas. But I do want to say that, like, after I confronted him with the paper evidence in front of him, he was still trying to gaslight. He still wasn't trying to fess up, and he was still trying to act like these things weren't taking place the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, I broke up with him, left him, all the things. And, once I told his mom and his boyfriend's sister that he's been paying people to do things with and, like, stepping out on me this whole entire year, they ended up being very supportive. They ended up being very, very supportive. His mom apologized to me. His mom said that she'll be handling it with him privately. And yeah, they were all pretty shocked.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. But I mean, but you're good. Like, I'm not saying obviously you're still recovering from it, but are you like, what are you doing to, like, kind of help yourself a little bit, move forward?
I mean, I'm just taking time to myself.
Taking time, okay.
I'm just journaling, reflecting.
Very simple.
Yeah, journaling, reflecting, making
doing
sure that I pay better attention to the flags next time around, just taking a break from the dating scene.
For sure. And you'll be all right. All right.
Yep.
All right, Brittany. Appreciate you hopping on, man.
Of course.
All right. Absolutely not fraud. That's definitely an addiction. What's good, eh? Okay. Fascinating.
I thought you said absolutely not.
Fraud, what's going on, though?
So I'm here. I took some time to grow, to mature, to reflect, and I ended up getting in a relationship, right? I know. But wait. He texted me, he goes, I need to work on myself. I said, okay, well, you do you. I'm not going to chase after you. And so he took time for himself. He hit me back up, said, I'm ready for you to come back over. I miss you. So I go back over. We start talking again. We're friends because I just came running back. Of course I did. And then KB, he ends things again. And I'm sitting here looking like a fool. Well, today I get a text message and he's trying to slide back in. How do I proceed in a way that's mature?
By not responding.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate you hopping on that, Fraud. Anybody want... who got a serious situation for me, man? Because Fraud be trolling, bro. Who got a I need a Halloween. I still ain't get a Halloween story yet. Let's lock it in, man. Frog, I know you were serious. But you concern me for real. What if he suggests you become friends for your own sake every time there's an argument? Yeah, he's cheating on you. How Halloween was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was lit. Definitely lit. I'm not gonna lie. But like, let me out, eh? You about to run back again? Maybe, but hopefully not, man. What if he's in a cult? I would genuinely hope not. What was your costume? I was a YN for Halloween. Do they always come back? Well, if they think you're dumb, absolutely. Yeah, I had the ski mask and everything, man. I was posted up. After hearing these stories, I get why men be moving like this, because at this point girls are begging for it. Thoughts on 50-50 relationship at 22? I work more than him, so I feel it's fair. You're asking me, girl? If that's the type of if that's how you want to live, that's the type of situation you need. I mean, if it works for y'all, it works. I found out he had a girlfriend and he denied it. What do I do? Well, you already have the information you need. We have to start seeing it for how it is. Well, absolutely, it'll be better for you, for sure. For sure. This one do what's best for you now. That's how I feel. You feel me though? Nah, but I mean, usually when they have to ask that question, you know what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? I've ran into girls who are very much so over it. That's also the thing. Like, you know, as somebody who deals with women, you know, I've never really been innocent, right? I've had to learn certain things myself. I know what it looks like when a woman is dumb. Like I've been there. So when people say certain things to me, ask certain questions, I just know where their head is at. You see what I'm saying? What's
Hello?
good? What's the word, Madison?
Hi. So it's not necessarily like a Halloween story, but
Oh,
it's kind of just like about October in general. So I was just wondering like I have like this thing where I get depressed around like the fall time and like especially around Halloween, 'cause like a lot of the most traumatic stuff has happened in
around this time.
October. So like how do you like deal with, or like how do you prepare with like fall depression, or like just how do you like
Nah,
stay?
that definitely staying active. Because if you can kind of anticipate it, you just gotta like it's kind of like preparing for it, right? Staying active, stay in contact with your friends, getting, you know what I mean. Make sure you have that close knit community that you kind of rely on, if you will. Um, I'm praying absolutely. I mean, therapy is a big one. They're actually answering it for you in the comments.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
therapy. I've had therapy since
yeah.
COVID.
Let's go over.
I've
Okay.
had like all those resources since COVID.
Yeah.
But it's just like you know how you like break up with someone and then you know that there are like holidays coming and you know for a fact that they're gonna be like out and they're gonna be like on a mission.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, elaborate for me a little bit. What do you mean by that?
Like, you know, if you have somebody close to you or like someone that you're talking to and like y'all are on bad terms,
Is
like,
that your situation?
well, no, because the guy, like, the person that I'm referring to, like, we haven't spoken in like 3 years, but it still kind of like bothers me because it's like I don't have like the abundance that he has. Like, he gets all hoes,
Are,
he
are,
has so many friends, like, he
Are
gets
you
so much
still
attention.
thinking about this person
Huh?
that you broke up? Wait, I'm confused. You're still thinking about the girls that the person that you broke. I mean, you've been broken up with for 3 years. You're still considering who and what they're dealing with.
Well, I think it's just the fact that I don't understand how like the worst people always have the most abundance. So
I
I
mean, having
just like
an abundance. I mean, abundance. You know, especially when it pertains to that topic, isn't always good though.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't really have that many friends. I don't, and I know that
This
that's
is
my fault that I need
okay.
to work on that, but
Right.
that's why I asked like how do you just like put yourself out there and like
Well, no, no,
ignore the
no.
depression?
But the thing about it is too though. So you feel as though how you feel about this individual, how you kind of considering what they got going on is adding to how you already feel about Paul.
Well, yeah, cause one of the traumatic events that he had that he was a part of, it kind of it affected me. So I still think about it.
Okay. No. Yeah, no. I would definitely say it's been 3 years. And again, I don't. The problem is I don't want to say too much. I don't really know what the traumatic event is. So this is one of them scenarios where it's like it's a little bit, you know, you got to I got to watch what I say here. But
Like
definitely like I said,
delusional?
definitely like I've said though. Continue with the therapy. Try your best not to, because I think what you're also thinking about is the abundance of the things that he has going on. But that's not always really necessarily good. And if I'm always trying to surround myself with all these different people, usually it's because I'm, if you know what I'm saying, there's something missing inside for me. So, I feel as though you just gotta all that attention, all that thought that you're putting into him, you gotta kind of reverse and put it on yourself a little bit. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely pray now. Definitely, exactly. That's that
Okay.
PTSD from 5 years ago. She's valid. I don't feel it, but you can't be watching people like that, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm
thank you.
Madison. I appreciate you hopping on, man. All right?
Thanks.
Damn. Niggas out here doing spells. Cause normally I ain't gonna lie. And that's that's what I'm thinking too though, Jayla. Layla, I'm really thinking that. Let's see. What's the word now?
G.
What's good, what's good?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right, man.
And so basically, I just need advice because I'm here sitting here thinking, like, did I get trapped? Because I'm pregnant right now, right? But I broke up with the dad right
Wow,
before,
why'd you break up with him?
because we just was not working out. Like, we was not, I wasn't feeling it. We were together for like a year and we was just on and off before that, before we got together. But I found out,
So how long were you on and off before y'all got together for that year?
like maybe 6 months. Like,
Okay.
yeah, we were just on and off, and then we just
You didn't
like
get
had to
trapped,
talk.
but go ahead, continue.
Huh?
You didn't get of that alone of that what you just told me. You didn't get trapped. Because for you to get trapped, the nigga would have to like set the trap, and he's been playing in your face for like a couple years now.
Well, it was just a mutual thing. We both wasn't really ready, so I mean,
Okay,
he was trying to mess with
which kind
me.
of tells you, look, which kind of tells you off rip, given the nature of the situation, what you shouldn't be ideally doing with that person.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yes,
like I
but
said,
the
it's
thing
always
is,
a
I'm
risk, and
on the deepest shot.
I'm
No,
not
no.
getting on you, but it's always a risk. Even like with me, if I'm doing certain things, I know there's always a risk that may happen, right? So we gotta pick and choose who we're kind of doing it with, because that's sometimes that's what comes with it. But go ahead, continue. Break down the whole situation for me. I'll mute myself.
No, y'all wasn't ready, but was ready to have a kid. Nah, baby, let me explain the story. I didn't even get there yet. Talking about this was your choice. I'm only 13 weeks pregnant. I just found out last week.
Okay,
At 12
It's
weeks.
okay. Break the whole situation down first.
So basically, me and what's his name? Me and him, well, I broke up with him when I found out I was 12 weeks. Well, before I found out. And then before that, we was doing good. We was living together. And I just told him, like, before the lease broke, I was like, I don't think this is working. Because honestly, I just didn't feel like he was trying no more. Like,
So
and then
wait,
he was trying to tell
this
me,
is the individual that you were playing house with, essentially.
hmm?
This was the individual that you were playing house with.
Well, I had a roommate, but me and her wasn't really like cool. So I mean, yeah, me and him just moved
So
in
he moved.
together.
So he okay.
And he was paying most of the bills to help me out because I'm in school right now.
So you were playing
So
house with him.
I mean, I guess if you want to say it like that, sure. Like, but I was on the depot shot and what do you call it? And what do you call it? What is it? Contraceptive pills for my Accutane. So my doctor was telling me, no, you'll be bulletproof for this shit. Like, you won't get pregnant because with Accutane, you're not supposed to get pregnant on that shit. So I was on that and the shot. So I was taking my shots every 3 months going in. And then what do you call it? After that had happened, I had found out from somebody that like, oh, they had told me something that happened like a year ago. And I had asked him about it. And he had told me like a totally different line. He was like, why are you even bringing this up? But it's like, that's what I'm saying. If you can't even keep shit real, like from the beginning, like, back to like just anything, plain and simple. Like if you can't keep anything real, then what the fuck? Like I just can't trust you. I'm sorry if I'm swearing. But so I was just telling him like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this. So I moved back in with my parents because me and my parents didn't really get along. So that's why I was like kind of moving like roommate to roommate. And with him, it was just like a more steady, like, it was more steady. So I was just
How old
like,
is he?
he's 23 and I'm 21. So after that, and what do you call it? After I had told him I didn't want to have the baby, I didn't want to be with him no more. I wasn't feeling well, and I had just moved out, so I had like gotten help from my friends to move out, and he was making this big ass fit, telling me, "Oh, I'll help you," and I was telling him, "Okay, thanks, but I don't really need your help." So that just caused another big ass argument. So he ended up leaving the house, and I had felt really faint, so I went to the emergency room, and that's when I found out. They told me like, "Yeah, you're 12 weeks and 4 days." So I was like, "Okay." So I looked up, okay, how am I going to get the abortion? If I could do the pill or if I could do the procedure. Mind you, I'm not on my parents' insurance. I don't have the best relationship with them. So my mom took me off her insurance. So that out of pocket in Illinois, that's about $750 for a procedure. With anesthesia, that's around $800, $850 if they add, So I was like, okay, I'm telling him. And I'm in nursing school. I'm on my second semester. So mind you, that's literally why I pay like what, $1,200 out of pocket because I don't get financial aid. So I'm explaining to him, and I'm not working that much. I'm working part-time. So I pick up shifts when I can. And what do you call it? When I was paying bills with him, it was like I put in like 300, like I put in like 300, and then recently my financial aid got like cut off because of something. So now I'm paying like I think 2,000 to go to Rasmussen. So and I can't get a fucking loan. So that all this is out of pocket. So basically, the clinic was telling me like, yeah, it's just 800 for the procedure. I'm telling him, okay, give me your half. Like, give me your half. You don't even have to pay the full fucking amount because I just don't want to deal with you no more. Like, I just feel like you're a liar. And then he was just like, okay, I'll give you the half. I'll just pay for the whole thing. We got into one argument like the next week when I told him it was happening. And he kept stalling like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Then when I fucking had the money to go do it, why the fuck I got it in cash? So I got it all in cash, right? Why the day we're going to the clinic, he tells me, okay, I'm going to go park the car for you. He knows that we have to be in the clinic at 10 a.m. straight on the dot. Like you can't be late or else you're going to have to reschedule. And the Planned Parenthood, when I fucking went inside, he's telling me, oh yeah, I'm gonna come. I'm like, what's taking you so long to park? Like he's doing weird ass shit like to prevent all the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like stall the things. And then after that, I'm telling Planned Parenthood, he's coming inside. How long does it take you to park? So I go outside. I see him in the car just sitting there. I'm like, are you gonna come? He's like, oh, well, yeah, give me a second. So we come back in. They're telling me, oh, you missed your appointment. I'm like, is there any for 2 days later? Like 3 days later? Any recent ones? They're telling me next week. I'm like, okay. I said another one. At that point, I'm like, can I pay ahead? They're telling me no. I'm like, all right. So I keep the money in my fucking car. We get into another argument. Why the fuck? Like, I don't even want to get too deep into what the argument was about. But I saw something on his phone.
Wait, real quick before you even said hold the phone. Why did you run out to the car though when he wasn't in there? You said you went outside to the car to go see what he was doing. Ended up missing
Yeah,
the
because
appointment
the lady was saying I have to pay before the appointment. You can't
before the
just walk in
appointment.
and
He
do the
was okay. So
procedure.
he completely okay. So he
Yeah. So he's
basically
telling me
ducked
he's gonna
paying,
park the car, come inside, meet me. Then while I'm sitting there,
and that's after he agreed to pay, of course.
I needed him to come. Yes, I needed him to come.
Hold
I
on. But
don't have
that's
any
after
family
you
or
were. Hold
friends.
on. That's after you agreed. He agreed to pay for it. Who had the money?
Yeah.
He had the money.
Yeah.
Okay. In hand, cash.
So then after that, when we came inside, the lady's like, okay, you're gonna have to reschedule because it was busy. It was really busy in there. It was like maybe like 8 people. So I was like, okay, I guess. So I rescheduled again. And at that point, I had got my own money. I was like, fuck it, I don't trust him. Like he's
Yeah. You
being
don't
weird.
trust him. Yeah.
I don't trust
Before
him.
you get into that, what happened? What did y'all get into it about? You said something about a phone.
Hmm?
You said y'all. Yeah. You said something about
The
a phone.
phone? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So I had seen he got a notification from Snapchat, but I wasn't really trying to trip because I was like, okay, I don't know who that is. But like, Who the fuck is 23 still on Snapchat? Like, not gonna lie, like, I don't know, gang. I was like, literally, who the fuck is 23 still on Snapchat? Like, what are you doing on Snapchat? What's on Snapchat? Like, literally, then I saw a girl pop up and he's trying to tell me, oh, that's a hit. This is the third. I'm like, you don't sell anymore, boo. Like, you are fucking HVAC. What do you, I'm confused. You don't sell. So what are you lying for? So we had got into about that. And then the whole thing, it just went sour after that.
Wait, but that's not your boyfriend at that point. Y'all already in a whole different scenario trying to get. That's not
He's trying to work it out is what I was getting irritated about. He kept trying to work this whole thing out as I'm trying to get to the clinic and like part ways. My whole thing was, how are you going to try to put this whole responsibility on me when I'm already paying out of pocket for my fucking doctor visits, for my, for the fucking birth control. I'm already paying for depot. I'm already paying for my fucking contraceptive pills. All out of pocket. So that shit's not cheap. When you
you ended up you got to the point where you said, okay, you know what? Because this is a lot going on. So I
it is. It's a lot every day.
I'm not gonna lie, I get it. So now we're at this. You ended up saying, I'm gonna pay for myself because he's obviously not trying to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm telling him, I'm like, you know what? It's cool. You don't gotta pay for none of it. You don't gotta pay for shit. Bye. So I'm trying to drop him off. This nigga breaks my windshield, breaks my windows, breaks the back of my windows. Then after that, takes the 800 and takes my phone.
How did he take the 800? Like, did he took your phone? He grabbed it. How did he take?
He was grabbing he grabbed the car keys out of the ignition while we were in traffic. So I mean, right. Wait, so that's what I'm saying. He needs to pay, y'all. He needs to pay. This man is sick. Like, and before
I will say this though. No,
let me say before you say like, oh, was he like this before? No, he was not like this before. Never put his hands on me. Never did anything aggressive like that.
Usually, when the conversation about children get into the picture, people change. People get real.
That's why I'm saying this is like a whole 180. So I called the cops. Right, I have somebody who saw the whole thing on the street. Call the police. The police get there. They're like, okay. Yeah, what's his name? I give them the name because what the fuck? Somebody got to pay for all this. And then I just got 800 when I'm working part-time, and I already have all these bills. I paid $2,000 a month for nursing school, and I don't have time for this. I have nursing class the next morning, clinicals next morning. So I'm like, I don't have time for this shit. How am I finna get to school with no phone? Mind you, he's not around. So I'm just in the middle of the street with nothing. Like literally in my car.
Okay.
Right. So, I already have a paper, a victim's service paper for the whole thing, for the fucking shit. But my whole thing is, when I told everybody and I called everybody telling them that, they was like, no, he didn't. He did not. He did not, because he never acted like this. Like, everybody knows him. My whole friend group, everybody. His mom was surprised too. His dad was on the phone surprised.
So what's going on now? Like, did you end up getting did you end up solving the issue? Like, what's going on now?
He came back around later on in the day and called my friend and was like, oh, tell her I'll pay for it and I'll give her the money back that I just took from the car. Then he tells me when he gets back around me, he's mad as fuck, like, oh, I lost the money. Bitch, you lost my 800 for my abortion? You lost my 800 for my abortion? So at that point, I'm like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. I'm telling him, you need to pay for my windshield, you need to pay for my windows, and you need to pay for my back windshield. What did you do that for?
I need you to sit back and consider this, Lana, with all that you're telling me so far, right? And I understand, like, you're in the financial.
What questions am I dodging, Zoe? What do you need to ask?
Hold on. And I understand you're in the financial block. For one, if you're having a problem, especially on your own paying for that abortion, you're gonna have an entire life to pay for it. My mom is in here watching this right now. She still be financially supporting me, so she will tell you. You have an entire.
You just asked me. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Somebody said, why didn't I hide the money from him? I just told you the money was in the glove department on our way there. And then after the appointment, after we rescheduled, he started tweaking on me and then did all that shit. When would I have had time?
But that's what I'm saying. So, and that's what I'm kind of getting to.
He's responsible. Fuck.
Okay, right. That's kind of what I'm also getting to. Now, you got to look at the individual, the quality of the individual that you're dealing with and what you're going to have to put up with for probably the next 18 years, right? This is something that this is really something that you're going to have to consider. And, you really put up with. Not showing up, changing their minds, lying, manipulating. These are the things that's only going to intensify once a child gets into the picture. So you really have to, consider what's going on there as well. But yeah, so where are we now though?
So right now,
Yeah.
well, I had to get a new phone. I had to find a way to get to clinicals the next day because I'm not gonna like just, So somebody had contacted him. He met me back where the spot was, and the police was just like, okay, like the police was basically saying like we can't just sit here and wait for somebody that you say just walked
hold
away
on.
from the scene.
Somebody said, why didn't you just bring the money in with you if it was in the glove box? Did you forget it, or like was it like a?
Why didn't I bring the money with? No, yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot it. So I told him just come in with it, and then he just fucking.
You forgot the $800 in the glove box?
Yeah, because he was parking for me. He dropped me off in the front. Like this is a clinic, so it's not, the parking space isn't anywhere far. I went inside because we were running late already, and I wanted to check in. By the time I checked in, we could have got it done, and they was like, "Okay, you're ready." Then they said, "Where's the payment?" I was trying to rush inside to go get it. To go get my spot secured. Then by the time I went inside, they was like, "Okay, well, where's the payment?" I was like, "Okay, hold on." I texted him. I'm like, "Okay, did you park it?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah." And I'm looking out front. I'm like, "Where the fuck did you park?" Because it's not that many places to park. It's not that big of a lot, boo. This is a clinic. Like, this is like a kiosk.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking hard. So that's when I went outside. And then after that, when I seen him in the car, he was literally just sitting there. And I'm like, the fuck are you just sitting here for? You could have been one inside. That's when I went inside. They was like, well, we can't you're at this point, you're like you're like 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late. So you need to like reschedule.
Yeah,
Like,
that is strange that they denied her when she came back in with the money. That's crazy.
that is weird.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and mine, but this is North Shore, like Endeavor Health. They don't you need to call, I guess.
So, all right. So
give a
now,
heads up.
what about the second time now? Like, how did he get back? Well, did you ever get in the money or I think I know what you said.
He had to fix my windshield. He had to fix my windshield and then came up with the lie.
So he fixed her windshield with the money that was supposed to be for the abortion.
Yes, basically, because I had to get to school the next day and I have to drive to clinical. So I was like, all right, well, if you don't have the money ready yet, so why are you breaking shit you can't replace? How am I going to get to school? He's like, we'll just use the money right there, like the money that we have for that. And then after
isn't that your money?
That's what I was saying. That's the problem. That was the problem. Then he tried saying, well, I just paid the bill. He just said, I just paid the rent. So I don't have the money till next week.
He fixed the windshield that he broke with the abortion money that you earned. So your money. He fixed the windshield with your.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, continue.
That's the same face I had. That's the same face that I was having. I was like, okay, so if you broke my shit and you're telling me you can't fix it right now and I have school tomorrow, how am I going to get around? Chicago's not a small city. Like, you can't just walk anywhere. Like, this is not that. So I'm just like, all right. I fixed it. I just got it fixed right then and there. I was like, all right. He telling me he can't pay because he just paid rent in his car note. I'm like, okay, whatever. So after that, he's agreeing, okay, I'm going to give you the money for the abortion and I'm going to send you your half for the, I'm going to send you whatever, the money for the windshield and the back windshield and shit. So you don't make a police report and get me fucking sent to jail. Right. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. So then at that point, he keeps playing. I think he was intentionally like getting into it with me so he wouldn't have to pay me back. And I was telling him, you need to pay me for the car and for the windshield and the back windshield and all that stuff. And he just like kept making arguments.
I would say I would be dead focused. Dead focused on getting the the procedure done first. Given just everything that's going on and how he's moving. See what I'm saying? Like I would be dead focused on that first and foremost. Niggas would Uber there, if you will, type vibe. Cause that's crazy. All right, continue though.
Layla talking about future nurse, y'all. Baby, don't be saying that, cause I was talking about people that same way I'm talking about my story. Same way I was looking. Things happen, boo. Things really do happen. He was not like this last month. So let's pipe down in the comments.
All right, go, continue. Where are we at now?
What do you mean? Thought she already had made her police report? Right now, basically, I told my parents, because I moved back in with my parents, and my parents are on some, they're religious and they're Haitian, so they're just like, they found out I was pregnant, and they were just like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? And I told them I'm thinking of getting an abortion. I'm gonna get one soon when I get paid. They were doing this whole fit like no, and I was like, okay, so you can't force me to keep a baby I'm not ready for. You can't force me to do anything I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't. Hold on. Sorry.
Well, I'm so what? I still did you are you still pregnant or did you ended up?
Yeah, I'm still pregnant, so I had
Shit.
to go to the. Yeah, this was all 2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and the appointment is upcoming.
All right.
And
All
he
right.
still hasn't paid me, and he still hasn't paid my half. And he's trying to tell me, oh, I don't
You
have to
could.
pay. He's trying to tell me I don't have to pay you your half. I don't have to pay
That's
you
the
anything.
problem. See, he doesn't. It's like he doesn't have a issue having the child, and that's something that he expressed early on. So the whole having his half thing is gonna be. This is already somebody that's lying.
No,
That's
it was
already
an
so
issue. Let me tell you something. The problem, he doesn't want the kid too. So he's saying that, but he's doing shit like
yeah. Nah, clearly
procrastinating.
he
You
doesn't
see
care.
what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Clearly he does not care. Whether he says it or not, he does not care. So, at this point, I mean, like I said, depending on how you feel and where your head is at, because I can't.
And by this point, I'm 16 weeks in 5 days. So
Okay. At this point, based on how you're feeling and where where your head is at, you would have to make this decision on your own and also go through it on your own. Unfortunately, that's not something that I think people should go through. But given this very specific scenario and how he's moving, that's what would have to occur. Um, but I think if hopefully if you end up going through this procedure and it works out well, you need to get the fuck away from him completely.
yeah, I've already moved out.
Uh,
Like after I broke up with him and I told him I was moving out, that's when everything started getting weird. And like he was never acting like this before. Like it was like what like you were never breaking
we're
my
not
things.
concerned at this point. We're not concerned about who he was prior to the situation because now you're seeing who the real him is. So we can't
Mhm.
sit up here and think, well, he was this, he was that. That's fine, but that's not who you've learned, who you've come to learn with these past couple of weeks. Thereby, again, you have to focus on what's right in front of you and what you need to do so that we could. See what I'm saying? We could avoid you having to deal with them for the next 18 years. All right.
I'm not saying 800 is too much, but for
Listen,
my
Cara
current
fam.
situation right now is just like
And Nana, look. Also, what you can do is go through the comments. I think there's a couple different comments out here that's recommending different alternatives for you, the good ones, and see what you can do with that as well. All right.
yeah.
All right, Nana. Let me know. Update me.
All right, well.
All right. I appreciate you dropping on. All right. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think she probably would have. She could have already. Let's see. Y'all even. Hey, y'all. I see a lot of y'all are offering up some money. Hey, y'all could. Nana, there are people in here that's offering you help. If you can, let them reach out to them, follow them, or that's what the live is for. There are people in here that are willing to. You see what I'm saying? So definitely utilize that if you can. What's the word?
Hey,
What's going on?
I actually really came on here to be nosy because I want to know what happened because I felt bad. Like,
Type shit. Just want to be nosy in the comments type shit. What's going on, Nicole? What's the word? Nicole? Oh, the fuck were her locks though? My bad, hold on. My bad. Let's see. Is Charlie connecting? No? All right. That person isn't connecting either. Let's see if Leah's here. Leah,
Hi.
what's the word, man?
I have a bit of an accent, so just interrupt me if you don't understand.
I understand. Go ahead.
All right, so this is a short story about a guy I was seeing, and we met. He texted me, basically asked to go for coffee, whatever,
Okay.
and everything was great at the start. I liked him. I did notice he was a bit confident, but I like that, you know. I mean, he was tall, had a nice car, whatever, so
Okay.
it
Yeah.
goes hand in hand. And at one point, it was about 2 weeks in, and he said he's gonna tell his mother about it, whatever. It was all going really well, nice dates, whatever. So one day he comes over to my place and we're talking, and the first thing he says basically is, "Oh, your apartment is kind of small." I live alone, so that was kind of weird, but I kind of brushed past it, you know. Still, I feel like people who comment on other people's homes are weird, usually, whatever. So
Right.
at one point, we start kissing, and he stops, like abruptly mid kiss, and he tells me, wait, wait, what did he say exactly? Wait, I'll lead and you follow. Like, whatever. So I start laughing because it was kind of funny and, you know, out of nowhere. And I noticed there the energy kind of shifted when I said that. So I tried to like talk through it. So I asked him if something is wrong. I didn't mean to like laugh in his face, but it was a weird thing to say, like mid kiss, whatever. Later, he kind of abruptly leaves, says he has to go take care of something. And that night, we also had like a confirmed hangout, whatever. So he picks me up and we drive a bit, and he's quiet the entire time, right? So I ask him, you know, is something wrong? We can talk about it. And he says, oh, we'll talk when we stop somewhere. And I was like, all right, we will. So we stop, and he immediately turns to me and says, maybe we should stop seeing each other. So I'm not really shocked at this point because everything kind of already was leading up to it. So I ask, okay, why? And the first thing he says is, I think you're a bit too innocent for me, like you never had a boyfriend, which, first of all, is not true. But second, I think is just a code for like, oh, you didn't want to sleep with me, you know, immediately, whatever. And the second thing was,
Oh wait,
you
wait. He
called me
tried. He tried. Wait,
yesterday.
wait, wait. But then that first time, he tried to sleep with you that first time.
Well, he didn't really say it or like
But it was
do
going there, and
something.
you stopped it.
What?
It was going there, and you put a stop to it. You said, "No, I'm not."
Well, I think he was trying like a bit to be a bit more touchy, but I wasn't fully there yet. So
Okay. Well, there you go. Right.
yeah, so I think that was also a part of it. But you know, I'm not like stiff and just not doing anything. It's not that, but whatever. I just wasn't ready yet. And he didn't even ask, you know, about it, to talk about it. So maybe we would get somewhere if he did, whatever. And the second thing was that he was offended that I called him weird. But I didn't even call him weird directly, just the thing he said. So at this point, I just said, all right, you know, is that all? Can I go home now, you know? And he said yes, and then I just left. However, the next day, I'm at work, you know, it's like 8 in the morning. And since he knows where I live, you know, whatever, he texts me, oh, I will be coming to your place today to talk. I never invited him. It's weird to just say you're coming to someone's place. So I said, no, don't come, you know, that's it. I'm finishing work. It was a busy day, so I didn't even get to see if he texted me again. And I'm going home and I see a text, oh, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So I write him, oh, you know, I'm not even home, don't come, whatever. I don't want to see you. And I come home, thankfully he isn't there. After I shower, I got out of the bathroom and I hear my door ringing. So I pretend not to hear it, you know. And long story short, he was in front of my door for like 40 minutes, just ringing the door, knocking, calling me, texting me. And I kind of pretended I wasn't home, but I think he realized I was. I didn't want to open the door because, you know, he is a man and, you know, I just didn't want to get into that whole story, whatever. So after,
he started texting me again and again. And at one point, I just replied, telling him, it's not going to work out. Don't come to my place anymore, and that's it. I noticed that after that, whenever I go out with like a group of friends, if there's a guy there, mind you, this is a small town, so people see you often. If there's a guy there, or if I'm like with one of my guy friends just having coffee, whatever, he will be there like looking at us sideways, But basically, I'm wondering if I did anything wrong,
No.
like
I
anything
think
weird.
I think it's not about what you did prior to. I think you're moving how you need to move. Okay. I think the next step is you getting the police involved. Because that's just not normal. I know you say it's a small town, but I'm not necessarily. I don't know how the laws work out there. But I think that's just it's what you're doing moving forward that really matters at this point. Because he sounds a little crazy.
Well, this was about a month ago, and nothing has happened since. So I thought about it, but
That
I don't
doesn't.
think it's necessary yet.
No, never. That's where we go wrong usually. Thinking that because
Yeah,
there's been a gap in time or you haven't seen something in a while, that means things are over. Like you said, it's a small town. You're very accessible. You want to make sure
that's true. That's
you
true.
get that. You want to document that immediately. And that's the next move. That should be a very next move. Because 40 minutes is insane. Like you said,
It
how you
definitely
move,
is.
right? You want to just be careful. All right,
Oh yeah, definitely.
all right, Leah. Appreciate you hopping on.
Bye.
Hell no, it's not 40 minutes. Um,
Hello.
yeah, what's the word, man?
Hey. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me start my story. So basically, this is like I'm 18, but this is my
How
first
old are
love.
you?
Like I'm 18.
I don't think it's fair. Um, First love, 18. By the time you're 23, you won't even remember them. 21 plus though, y'all. 21 plus. 21 plus. If you're 21 plus right now, you need any type of advice, make sure you request, man. No need to fair. Yeah, this is the canon event. You know what I mean? Usually, most of us have to go through that at some point. We had a little first love. Usually, we meet them in high school, and we heard about them, and you'll be alright, man. You for real won't remember, yeah. You'll be alright, man. She hasn't even reached the tip of the iceberg. Let's get Coco. 21 plus though, y'all. Let's go. What's good?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. I wanted an opinion because, well, how you doing first?
Doing all right.
All
Wait, why
right.
am I hearing myself?
I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah. Hello? I'm
All
better now.
right.
Yeah.
All right. All right, look. I had this situation a little while ago. It had me stumped. I'm the type of person, I don't date often. I don't really have interest in relationships because, like, men do too much. So, listen, I was liking this guy, right? A little shocked because I don't really like people often, at least in a romantic sense.
Right.
I was liking this guy, and then everything's going good, right? I tell my friends, like, I'm scared of shit because, again, I'm not used to liking people. I'm 24 years old. I've only had one boyfriend. I just never really had interest in dating. So I'm like, I'm low key scared because I don't have much experience in the dating field, and like I actually genuinely like this guy romantically. I don't want to be moving too quickly out of excitement.
Right.
And they're like, no, girl, go ahead. Like, don't be crazy. Don't be paranoid. Like, allow yourself to experience love.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I get to like relaxing a little bit. There were signs to me that this man couldn't have liked me as much as I liked him. First instance, right? He like the first time he found out I was single, mind you, or I've been knowing this guy for like 3 years. I knew him through a mutual friend, and I was like, damn, this nigga's cute. But when he first found out I was single and he was single at the same time, he was like, call me. I'm like,
Wait. When cut out, you said you found out he was single and vice versa. What did he say?
he was like, he wanted my number after he found.
Okay. She's coming up.
So I know, so I know his personality already. Like, you know, it was just kind of like not new, but new, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like I knew who he was. I've had a conversation with him, but just not in a romantic sense. The first night, here's the first red flag. He's like, let's go to sleep on the phone. And I'm like, we're grown. Mind you, you know, to each their own. I just thought it was weird. Like we, you know, at the time, I was on break. So I'm like, okay, I ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow, so I guess. But that was the first red flag to me because it was just immediately the same night. I don't know. That was just a little weird. The next thing was he would be like, hey, let's hang out. We would hang out. Now, I let him know I ain't no easy girl. Like, that's not something I do. I don't even get, if I'm not into you romantically, I won't be sexually attracted to you, period. So we already had boundaries established. He's like, hey, do you want to go hang out? I'm like, cool. The night kind of ended a little early, so it was like, you know, we could like watch movies at my place, you know, on something respectful, nothing like that. So we do, nothing happens. We play games, boom, go back home. It was the second time where he would be like, you know, want to see me or miss me. Then he'd be like, oh, shit's going on or shit is happening. So like, I got to postpone. I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, one time I'm telling him about my guy friend who we joke a lot. And I was letting him know, like, he offered to come cut my grass. I cut my own grass. Me, my mom, and my sister, we get out and do yard work. It's not a big deal to us because we like we plant flowers and stuff. We like to garden. But my friend was like, oh, you're a lady. You shouldn't be cutting grass. So I was just mentioning it in general conversation. He was like laughing and mocking the man for offering to cut my grass. I'm like,
Wait,
he's
so
doing.
real quick, because we gotta. When you first put up to his crib, right? Because y'all never went out on a date. Y'all never did anything that showed that he was courting you to any degree. But when you put up to his crib for the first real link, right? And y'all did y'all Netflix stuff. Did either of y'all try anything at that point? Was it touchy? Was anything tried within that time?
No.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Continue.
He gets mad at me because I'm like, I'm gonna hurry up with the story. But this is what I feel like made me open my eyes to like how he was moving. He gets mad at me and he's telling me like mocking this man for offering to cut my grass. And I'm like, well, it's no big deal. Like he's not and it's not me trying to brag or nothing, but he's not the only person who's heard I've done yard work and offered to come and help in some way. So I'm just like, okay. I'm like, why are you like making fun of the man though? Like, I'm like, that's a little weird. He know a lady cutting the grass. Most men like, why are you cutting the grass? I got you. So I think this is where everything went left. He's a Virgo. I don't know if that makes a difference, but he started moving weird towards me. Like I'd be like, let's hang out. And he like, you sure you ain't got no other plans with no other niggas? And I'm just like,
Yeah. I think Coco, when you told me that he's known you for 3 years and never pursued you to any degree, I already knew he was just bored talking to you.
well, I knew him when I first met him. The first few times he had a girlfriend already.
Okay.
Time had passed.
I'm saying, but look, it's still been 3 years that he's known you existed on Earth. He never made any real pursuit. Like I said, he never really pursued you when he was free on that level. You see what I'm saying? Like he knew you for a very long time. It's just not. And like you said from the very beginning, you thought he was attractive, right? He's just bored. He's not. This is not real, if you will. He didn't ask to go out with you at all. He told you to pull up to the crib first link. These are all things I will tell you straight up where his head's at.
Right.
And also, Virgo in this situation is absolutely right. Thank you. Yeah.
So, okay, cool. The reason why the timeline was the way it was or is because when I met him, he had a girlfriend. I don't see this man often, or I wasn't seeing him often again. I only know him through a mutual friend. So if there was hangouts when I'm free, that's when I would see him. Very rarely. So when I saw him again, it had been a minute. So he was like, hey, Dej, like, how are you doing? That's how the conversation picked up. Because he's like, yeah, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were really cute, but I wasn't single. And I try to keep my distance to be respectful of my relationship. But again, I was like, okay, cool. When I found out he had a girlfriend, he cute and all, but like, I don't, okay, that's ain't nothing else said after that. So I was telling my friends, like, I'm like, after that situation, he started acting weird.
Right.
And he would like, we send each other voice notes. He was like, when I told him like I thought it was weird how he was making fun of this man, he was like, I see you're getting upset and I didn't mean it as no big deal. I'm like, I'm not really getting upset, but like you ain't gotta mock my friend or like talk down on a nigga because he's offering to do something nice for me.
How old is he?
He's 25.
Okay. So 2014. I just feel as though like this just isn't a situation for you, Coco. Ideally, it's not. There's no substance. Y'all aren't really talking about anything that really matters. He's not taking you anywhere. Like at least on something. And again, niggas don't really gotta spend money, but you know what I'm saying. He's not really showing that effort that ideally you would need to see for you to be. You know what I'm saying? So we're wasting time.
Yeah, but I was just like, I don't know. I keep thinking about it. Like we stopped talking. He be like, he still want to be friends and all, but I'm like, I don't know. The way he was acting was very odd.
Coco, I'm telling you right now, his interest was never to not be friends. Very simple. He was trying to see if you were easy. Very simple. Hey, Coco, if anything else, just appreciate you hopping on. Make sure you come back up. I'll be here. All right, man.
All right, thank you for your time.
Of course. Yeah, no, that was straightforward. Let's see. Neil, what's the word, man? Nia? Hello? Naya? Okay. Naya's in here. Someone said let's go Dr. Phil. What's good, Naomi?
Hi.
The word, man.
Hi, this is gonna be very quick. So basically I met this person online. We've had like great conversations. It's been like 2 weeks.
Okay. Online where? On TikTok, Instagram, dating app?
Instagram.
Okay.
And like the first week, obviously, like, because I don't know him, so it was kind of like we were talking. The second week, we spoke on the phone, being very consistent. However, he traveled. And then since then, he hasn't said anything. That's it. It's only been 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm just overthinking it.
Wait, what? Wait, what did I, wait, say that again?
I said I met someone, and it's been 2 weeks. We've been speaking.
Yeah.
The first week was kind of slow because I was like, I wasn't interested. I wasn't like, I would just take long to reply because I have work and stuff.
Right.
But like the second week, we had a phone call. We got along. And then I think he's been initiating conversations and like phone calls and stuff like that. But he traveled to New York.
Okay.
And then since he traveled, I think we spoke about a day before he traveled. And after that, we haven't spoken. So I'm just like, it's been like 4 days. So is that bad?
Wait, what's the question? I mean, is it bad?
Yeah. Does that mean like I should stop speaking to him?
Y'all already aren't talking.
Yeah. Does that mean like if he tries to like talk to me again, or do you think he'll speak to me again?
Or if you ask if I think he'll speak to you again, probably when he gets back from New York.
But why?
Because he can and you'll respond.
Pardon?
Because he can and you'll respond.
But what do you think? Do you think he's just like, I don't know.
I think you're thinking into something that he's not thinking into.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think he doesn't care.
Nope.
Is that why?
Yup.
Okay, then why the hell was he being nice?
Did you want him to be mean?
Not mean, but he was like initiating conversations. That's my thing.
When he was bored. Now he's in New York and he's entertained. There's no reason to talk to you.
Entertained by who?
The people in New York. The new city, new views, new everything.
Okay. That's it. Thanks.
Appreciate you hopping on,
All right.
I got it. Real. Bro, it's just 4 days texting. But it's like, I gotta lock in, man. She's thinking too hard into something that he's not thinking into at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is minding it. What's good, Nikki?
Hi.
What's the word?
All right, so this is kind of very recent. Happened this weekend, Hello weekend. I didn't go out.
Wait.
So a couple months ago, I met this dude who stays like 6 hours away. Um, and we were talking for a couple months. He was trying to take me serious.
Wait. You
Like,
said he lives 6 hours away?
yes.
How'd you meet him?
All right. We met on a dating app. Not gonna lie to you. We
You
met
met
on
him on a
a
dating app.
yes.
Okay. And what dating app is that?
Tinder.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it too seriously. Obviously, right?
You just
I
don't
did
know
not
if it
drive,
fits in
guys. I did not drive. Don't worry. So I stay out here by myself. I got my own crib, whatever. This dude, we eventually started getting super serious to the point he was saying "I love you," and I was not really saying it back. I wasn't feeling it like that, but
Yeah, that makes
I was
sense.
interested in him and getting to know him in person.
Yeah.
He came to my house.
How did he
We
get
had
to
a
your
good
house?
little night because he came pretty late.
How did he get to your house? And
He took a train.
he took a train to your house.
He told me his car broke down, so he took a train to my house.
Okay,
And then he Ubered to my house from the train station.
and how? What do you when you say you had a pretty good night? Elaborate on that for me.
So he came home. I already had a home cooked meal for him. Like, I already cooked. I already made sure he was fed. And we were just going to go to bed at that point.
And this is your first link, of course.
Yes, but we've been talking nonstop every day. Like, to the point where I was already exclusive to him. So he was on the phone with me all the time. Like, whatever. Okay. He comes.
So y'all were in an exclusive relationship, or did he?
We were not dating yet. This is low key the trip where he was about to ask me out, and we were gonna go out on dates and have our little one too.
Okay, cool. My bad. Go ahead.
So he came to visit. He came to stay. I told him he could stay at my crib. Whatever. We sleep together, dude. We sleep together the first night. Hate that. Next day, he's on the phone, and I am about to go into the shower, and I look at him, and he has a hickey on his neck. I never gave him a hickey. Turns out it was a hickey from another bitch. He was crying, like, really bad in my face, and I kicked him out.
Wait, so he pulled up to your crib
with a hickey on his neck from another bitch.
Okay.
So
and you saw that, and you saw that, and you just happened to see that. You happened to see that after y'all already did the deal.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Continue.
So then, I kicked him out. He was crying. I didn't talk to him after, and he left. He went back home, and I just kept receiving DoorDash. Like, DoorDash food, flowers. I got flowers right now. I could show you. I got flowers, food. He keeps DoorDashing me, spam calling me, everything. I block him on socials. He pulls back up on Halloween weekend uninvited. 6 hours. He lives 6 hours away. He came to my house uninvited.
And you let him in?
What?
You let him in? Right.
Okay, I let him in, and I looked through his phone, and I kicked him back out. And so, yeah. And now I don't know what to do because he's still telling me, he's like, I'm praying to God and stuff like that. And he's like trying to be better. And we haven't even dated. We haven't even been together.
Okay.
And he's crying. He would not leave my house. He kept crying.
Okay.
Just like crying. And I was just, at that point, I wasn't even crying. I just asked him, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, why are you even...
Okay, so and you're still, obviously you're still entertaining it. You're still responding. So all this concerted effort that he's making to prove
I haven't responded ever since I sent him...
No, I'm saying, you said what?
I haven't responded to him ever since I sent him a paragraph since he left. I sent him a paragraph saying that this isn't going to work. Just pretty much just cutting things off.
Okay.
And he's still texting me and telling me he's gonna send flowers anyway and whatever, but I haven't responded. And I don't know what to do because he keeps telling me like he keeps trying to text me like he's
Have
telling
you
his mom
blocked
about
him?
the
Have
situation.
you blocked him?
Not his number, but I
Okay,
blocked him on everything
so
else.
you enjoy this.
I don't enjoy this, but I was really into this man.
You gotta think. Y'all gotta think. Even just from a different perspective. If somebody blocks you all on social media but believes your
I don't
number,
want to regret being loyal, bro.
you don't
Like
want to regret being loyal to who exactly? You were never in a
to
relationship with this
him,
dude.
like
You were never
I'm
in a
starting
relationship.
to regret it. Like I was exclusive with this dude because he was feeding me these lies.
But you weren't exclusive with them because he never asked you to be his girlfriend. So this was just delusion at this point.
Because I kept saying no every time he was every
Okay.
time he was asking me when he was in person. Because why would I say yes after I just caught him up?
Right, but within the same breath, you're still talking to him. So it's almost like you don't even know what you want at this point.
What?
I'm saying that within the same breath, you're saying no because for that reason. Cool.
Because he
But
keeps feeding me these, like he keeps
I
telling me that I'm the
let me
first girl
ask you,
he
Nikki,
cried
let
over.
me ask you a question. And I gotta break it down. So,
Okay.
do you have control over your own actions? As in, like, you can move your hand, you could make your
Yes.
own actual decision. Like, you know how to do that.
Yes.
So, does he control your brain though?
No.
Okay, so are you complaining about something that you're willingly allowing to happen?
Bro, it's just, what the fuck?
But see, I don't. All right, Nikki. What I don't like in big
Like he
2025.
told me
Hold
he
on,
was
hold on.
fixing it, and then
Nikki,
I looked through his
Nikki, there's
phone.
nothing to fix because nothing ever started. Here's what I'm trying to explain to you, Nikki. Right? My big problem that I have in big 2025 with all these resources that we have to our I don't know at our disposal are the people who know what to do and how to go about things, but then pretend like they don't and then complain about it in the end. So it's like you have a solution. You understand that there's so many different ways to go about this, but you refuse to do it because you feel as though you want to be delusional. Then you're complaining about it. If you want to be a delusional doormat, be a delusional doormat and live that way. Step into it. Don't half-ass act as if you want to have common sense because now you're just complaining. You see what I'm saying? Like that's all right. You see the girls that want to be delusional and they know that's who they are and they won't ever change it, but they don't complain about it. That's different because that's how they want to live their life. But don't complain about some shit that you have full control over and that you're allowing to happen. That makes no sense.
I just want to know why then is he like,
Good God. Does the why matter if you're no longer going to associate with this person ever again? Honestly, you live 6 hours. Does it really matter at this point?
but even when I'm not associating, he's still gonna be sending shit to my house like
Okay, so you
flowers.
block this individual on every because him sending you stuff and him complaining and him saying it doesn't bother you because you didn't even bother to block him on iMessage. So you keep saying you're complaining about these things. You have a quick solution, but you're not like. Y'all see what's bothering me? She's saying that he's saying all these different things, but she's not blocked on any. Like what? But that's all right. I know what's gonna happen. I know how. See, Nikki, I've been doing this for so long that I know what happens to girls that think like you. Trust me, you're gonna learn the hard way. Keep half-assing shit, and watch. Watch. Just watch.
He has a car, guys. I've seen his car, guys. He FaceTimes me in his car. It just
That's fine. You just responded to the most irrelevant thing that's been said this entire time.
But okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't
Okay.
be sorry to yourself. You're the one
No,
that's
I'm being sorry to myself.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
for
you gotta be
real,
sorry to yourself.
damn. And after, I will block him. I will block him. I will
Don't
block
listen.
him.
I'm just saying. This is for you though. Like
I
and
have to. I know.
y'all know what the craziest part about it is.
to
And
give it other people.
look on everything I love. You know what the craziest part about this shit is? Most of the time, in a lot of cases, the ones like they get pregnant by these niggas. Do y'all believe me?
Oh God, no.
No, on God, no. She's talking about oh God. Do y'all believe me? Usually, in a lot of these cases, when they are y'all lollygagging and I don't know what to do and he's confusing me and they get pregnant by them same niggas and then they go, why is he a bad dad? I hate him. And you know what I'm saying?
I'm only 20. I'm not gonna get pregnant right now.
I should have asked you your age.
I'm 20.
And that literally doesn't change anything.
Damn.
By the way. But hey, you didn't see John? Hey, there was a girl on here not too long ago. She's 21 and now she's pregnant by you weren't here earlier? Shit,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's 21 and she's pregnant in a weird situation with a weird It happens. That's what I'm saying. You gotta don't think because you're young that it's just you can escape that.
Okay.
But hey, Nick, appreciate you hopping on. I don't.
Thank you.
Uh, I would say some young bullshit, but I swear to God, there's women in their 30s, late 20s that still moving like that. I swear to God. Same concept, same shit. So you don't want to be silent, say, but listen, come on, man. They love this shit. I just can't. Man, they do because they be thinking that shit's sweet until it's not though. Until they end up having a kid with niggas or they end up with some shit they can't get rid of, and now niggas is ghost, if you will. What's good?
Hi.
Sweet. It's always sweet until then though. What's good?
Hi, do you remember me?
I do not.
Okay. I came on here a little bit ago, not too long ago, but I asked you a question and I don't think my point got across because you in the comments are coming for me, calling me desperate and everything. So
Okay.
I'm 24.
Okay, break it down for me.
Okay, so I came up here and I said I didn't have any like relationship advice. I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
But I did want to ask you, when it comes to this generation, I said that and everyone went off. When it comes to this generation,
You were the one who kept
you
saying
remember me now.
this generation. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing is, my point was this generation, like social media, the dating app stuff, everybody's very lustful.
Right.
So do you have my question was, which never got answered, was really, do you have any advice for someone who's like, they're not in that group, they're not in that mindset, and then also it's like, do you have advice? Pretty much, do you have advice for someone who's like, I'm at the point of like, I'm gonna give up because this generation looks bad.
You said what?
I said this generation is the dating field is very bad.
Actually, I gave you the advice literally within that time that we spoke. You just kept saying this generation, and I was giving you solid advice as to how to move and how to approach it. I did. You just weren't listening to me at all.
Well, okay, let me hear it now though, because maybe I wasn't. I think it might have been the way I worded it
I was
the comments and stuff. So I want to hear it again.
I was saying that you should be less concerned about finding a man or finding the perfect one, and ideally, continue focusing on you because you say you got your own stuff going on now. Continue focusing on you, and if something comes by and it makes sense, it'll make sense. But I don't think that you should be so concerned about everybody else and what they got going on and how horrible this generation is, because you're not going to be able to change that shit anyways. It's just going to keep happening whether you're here or not, right? So focus on you and what you can do and being more aware that so that if something does come along, your discernment is where it needs to be. But you're thinking too much about shit that you can't control and that you will never be able to change. And that's when you'll just confuse yourself.
And no, I hear what you're saying in that part right there. I hear the thing is I'm not focused on what other people are doing, because if that's when I said, if somebody does me dirty, if they cheat, then I'm going to leave. I'm not focused on that stuff. I'm asking like, do you have advice for how people date? Because it seems like you date intentionally, right?
Right.
So how do you handle that in this world today, this generation that is very lustful?
The exact same thing I'm telling you is what I have to tell myself. I'm not concerned with it at all. Like I said, if something comes along that makes sense for me or the other person, then that's what will happen. But I'm not sitting up here waking up every day talking about this generation. You opt out. You just chill. Do your own thing. I'm more focused on what I have to do with myself, getting more money, become more financially stable, doing what I need to do. Like, these are the business ventures. These are the things that I'm more concerned about rather than this generation, if you will. So the same thing I'm telling you is quite literally what I have to tell myself.
Okay, I hear that. I think that's a man's point of view. You are a man, so I think that's very much a man's point of view on it, like make more money and stuff like that. Because when I make more money, some people judge me for that too.
We're not worried about people judging you for making more money. You got to do that regardless.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But I was just saying, like, how do you move though? That's the thing. Not like what are people doing? Because I'm not focused on the other people. What are you doing to make sure you find those green flags? Like, how are you meeting people? Because I know you go out to the club and stuff. Are you meeting people at the club? I hope not.
Actually, I've also been doing this every day for almost 5 years now. So I like to think that my discernment is decent, right? I'm not meeting people at the clubs that I'm, taking serious. I'm trying to pursue on that level. No, I'm not looking, if you will. But I'm not moving any way, I'm chilling. I'm living life, seeing what comes to me.
Yeah, because I'm more asking like the green flags. how you move
You're
and stuff
looking for
like that.
green
That's what
flag.
I'm asking.
If
And
I
people
were to
still
sit up
call me
here,
desperate
Ashley,
in the
I'm gonna be
comments. If I was desperate,
Ashley,
I would be dating all these type of
Ashley, I'm
people
gonna be
and I
honest
would
with
be
you.
stuck in
If
these
I were to
toxic
give
situations to be up here talking about something crazy.
Ashley, if I were to give you right a list of green flags, I will quite literally be lying and misleading you. There are a lot of people, come on, people put their best foot forward regardless, actually. It's usually what it boils down to is having a discernment, having the type of confidence while dating to be able to maneuver if somebody were to switch up. So I can't sit up and say, well, if he takes you on 5 dates, that's a green flag. Or if he shows that he could lead, these things are always subject to change. So that I can't really do that without lying. So just have your boundaries and be confident. Work on your confidence. That's it and that's that.
Yeah, I was just asking like your point of view though, because you haven't really said like just like
Damn, my mom. Why did you do that? You are dead ass wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I was open to continue listening, but I'm all this here. What are you talking about? What's the word? Yo. Hello? All right. Nah, I think a lot. I mean, it's not just her. I mean, people in general think a little bit too much into stuff like that.
Sorry, you didn't answer my question. What should I do moving forward? I just realized you didn't answer the question.
Naomi, I told you that there's no forward. He's not talking. Like,
Because
there is
like
no.
there's like other people that I'm speaking to, but I don't care about them. That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay. I understand. Well, I mean, so you care about the ones that don't care about you, essentially. You like
No,
that.
I was speaking to this one, but like the conversation was a lot better, if that makes sense.
Oh, well, I mean, apparently
What should I do? Okay, let's just
the
say
problem is though,
he
Naomi,
does reach out and
Naomi,
he's
just like how you don't really care for the conversation with other people, right? The guy in New York doesn't care for the conversation with you. So what does that tell you?
no,
That
but
all chances that
before he traveled, he was the one who was being persistent. That's what
Naomi, here's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not talking about before, we're talking about present, right?
okay.
Just like how there's plenty of guys who get down on one knee and propose and they end up being the worst. We don't talk about before. We're talking about what's right in front of us and what we're seeing.
Okay.
Thereby, given everything that we've heard so far about the guys that other guys you're talking to, they all cancel out.
Okay, so if he does reach out, I shouldn't say anything. I should just ignore him.
Well, if you take yourself seriously, I mean, probably. Hello? These women need God, niggas too. Just niggas too. The majority of us need God. I mean, the hell, Bella? Bro, what did you pick up? No, Bella, back up. Come on, back up. She's out here sneezing. I gotta go take care of Bella. Bella done threw up in here, y'all. I don't know what she picked up though. Yeah, I don't know. Me and my dog. But that's because whenever I be watching her, but sometimes, hey, stop. The hell? What do you have? In. I be watching her. OD, but it's like she's so quick. It's like you can't like. Bro. You know, I be taking her on walks twice a day, so. And I be bringing her to the park. I don't know what the other dogs got going on. I might start bringing her to that park though. Low key. So, bro. Nah, cause I be bringing her to the same park like I said, these, bro. I know what I'm gonna have to do, Trust. She tripping today? That's how Bella is, man. She be needing attention. She's a Yorkie. You always gotta think, yo. If you ever thought about getting a Yorkie, understand it. There's a lot of attention that goes into it. Y'all made Bella sick. She's hurt enough. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. She's little, yeah. For sure. I think that last one might have did it for real. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe stop playing with her. What the hell? Oh, hell no. Bella got something. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Am I getting on tomorrow? Not for sure. But y'all know I'm finna tuck it now, though. I gotta go handle this shit. And she's over here looking at me like, nigga, what the hell? Hold on, bro. She's over. How do I flip this shit? I can't even flip the camera. She's like, yeah, I gotta get on. Who trying to match PJs, though? You are a sick human, Izzy. Leave them people alone, gang. This nigga Izzy talking about, so who in here trying to match PJs? Yo, Izzy, you be in my live macking gang? Let me find out. Nah, you funny as hell. Nah, being in my live right now, I ain't gonna lie. Might go get up with her after this. Just observing. You got a cuffing season. Olive, you just said you got your ex back. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to talk to you, yeah. Olive done just got her situation back this Halloween. Yeah, me and Olive can't have no conversations right now, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I feel it though. I feel it, Key. It is what it is though. We ain't tripping on that. But you already know what time it is, man. It's time for me to tuck. I'm gonna get off here. I'll be on tomorrow though. Between 5:30 and like 5:40ish, I'll be on. So make sure y'all come look for me. If y'all don't see it on y'all For You page. If anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that is in my bio. Make sure y'all book. I'll get up with y'all. I know some of y'all don't want to get up on here in front of everybody and talk, but I do this throughout the day. So make sure y'all follow me on here and y'all stay safe, man. Have a good night.